And welcome back to Link to the Past. Now we're in Dungeon 6, Misery Mire. Pretty cool name, but kind of boring dungeon.
Being chased by jellies! Actually,
They remind me of the beans from Mean Bean Machine.
Oh no. Not the
best.
whiz robes.
Well,
Yeah,
anyway.
they can be kind of annoying, but if you use the Ether Medallion, it instantly kills them. So, makes it a lot less to worry about.
And crystallize these things.
Jesus Christ. Jesus!
Oh my gosh! Ouch!
Poor Link!
Right?
Those
So
guys aren't
this is pretty much the main reason why I think the dungeon's kind of boring. It all pretty much looks the same. And this spot, it's really easy to get lost in, mainly due to the fact that it all just kind of blends in. So I don't really, I guess it's okay, but I get pretty bored of it. I don't really like it though.
I don't see any problem with the dungeon. The only thing is, the level design seems a bit random, if anything.
There's
Like
only weird stuff around.
Yeah, like those random bars in the middle, like for no reason.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
there's no dungeon here that I really don't like, per se.
They all have their own kind of mixed flavor to it.
It's just I don't really like the beginning part because I always get lost. But once I get past this, I don't really have a problem with the dungeon.
Makes sense.
Now, what do you have your fairy dust out?
Well, I saw an anti-fairy and I was going to use it, but it kind of ran away and didn't come back, so I was like, okay, whatever.
What a bitch. Wait,
I'm not
Wait,
really
what?
sure on what these enemies are, but I guess they poop green bombs. I don't understand.
I'm confused.
they're poison bombs.
You know, I would be really scared if slugs did that in real life. They look like slugs. Jesus. Well, something I want to mention that I thought was pretty cool that I enjoy about this game. I just realized when you press the pause screen that you know, lifting, running, and pulling and all that, they're all assigned to one button. So like, as soon as you get the Pegasus boots in this game, you don't have to equip them if you want to use them. They're assigned to one button, along with swimming and everything else. I think that's really cool. It doesn't seem like that big a deal now. It seems like kind of common sense to do that. But in later games, you can see where that would kind of become a problem. So.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure just the main reason came because of the limitations. You know, Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance didn't really have that many buttons. Especially the Game Boy Color. Game Boy and Game Boy Color, it only had A, B, start, and select. So it couldn't really map to anything.
And there you see we utilized the cape for the first time. Let's see walk over these spikes. So you said it's optional, but you can go through this dungeon without getting it?
Yeah.
So how would you have gotten that key?
Well, I think, so one thing that's weird, I don't think you need all the keys in this dungeon. I didn't really talk about it, but in the Skullwood, you actually don't need all the keys that are given to you. In fact, I think there are 2 extra keys that you don't need.
So if you get them, you're free to use them for whatever else.
Yeah.
So are there... So you're meant to get lost in that dungeon or something, or what?
No, they give you extra keys. So it was pretty much the way I went through it. I went to get a key, then get the big key, and then get the fire rod and keep going. But you know, if it's your first time through it, you're meant to explore, get the map and the compass, look around a bit. But it's not really necessary.
Sure.
Well, this may be one of the only Zelda games that does that I can think of.
Yeah,
But,
Head explode.
Random key. But I mean, I suppose it's better than the opposite. In the first Zelda, if you got a key in one dungeon, you could use it in another dungeon, and you'd run out of keys, the necessary keys. So it's possible to basically mess yourself up to where you couldn't beat a dungeon unless you bought a key.
Yeah, to go out
And rupees.
buy a key.
Yeah, and rupees are so scarce and so useful in that game, so invaluable that could be a big problem.
It sucked.
Huh.
This is it's a pretty simple puzzle, but you just need to push all these blocks out the way. That way you can use the torch or the fire rod to set them all on fire. They go back out after a set amount of time, so you have to be a little fast.
Oh, okay, so
And
even if
also
you
you
change
need
reasons,
magic.
it'll stay then, huh?
So you have to use a blue potion? That sucks.
Yeah, well, it's so easy to get rupees. I stocked up on them.
So even with half magic, you run out of magic. That just goes to show how quickly the cape actually burns out the magic.
Yeah. I have found if it burns it out a little slow, then it'd be really, really overpowered. Because you're completely invincible. I don't think there's any way you can get hurt except falling.
Makes sense.
And do those two pits lead anywhere? Or is there for like decoration?
I think you just fall down them. I'm not really sure. But you fall down this pit for the big key.
Yeah, I can see how this Dungeons and Sonic actually get pretty confusing. It's been a while since I've gone through this dungeon.
More jellies.
Although it is something I enjoy about Link to the Past. You know, a lot of people prefer 3D games over this one, but I do enjoy how accessible this game is. You can pick it up pretty easily and get into it. And you know, it's not a light fare. Like, I mean, it's a pretty hefty game, so if you want to get into it, it's not that intimidating to go from the beginning to end, basically.
So the game can't give you, especially in the Dark World, it can't give you a run for your money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, I like the balance. I'll just say that.
I know a lot of people they get turned off when they get to the Dark World because of how much damage you take. It feels like a really big difficulty spike. You have to be a little more careful when you get to the Dark World. But I never really had a problem with it. I mean,
I enjoy that. I don't really enjoy when a game gets too simple or too easy.
Yeah.
It just makes it kind of anticlimactic. Well, in my opinion, at least.
You don't feel like you actually earned your ending.
Well, you keep going back to this room. This room is really important.
That or I'm lost. I don't remember which.
A little bit of both.
Yep, lost.
It's official.
It's like you refuse to look at a map.
I don't think I have the
Does it demoralize you when you look at a map? Well, even a map that you already had. The map will still tell you where you've been.
Bunny!
Oh, wow. What? It hurts me up like you're there.
So yeah, that's one thing. If you get turned into a bunny when you take damage, I think you automatically turn back.
The power of ouchies will help you.
Now, other question. You passed the chest up there. Is it possible to grapple hook to a chest?
Yes, it is.
Huh.
Alright, so here I made a really big mistake. I don't even know how this happened. I completely forgot to get the dungeon item.
Okay.
I just used the key to go into an optional room.
Oh,
I don't remember the dungeon as well as I thought I did.
So they psych you out with the fake rooms or optional rooms.
Yeah.
Now I see why they put more keys in possible or the necessary.
So
It
what
takes
happens
too
is,
long to get to the chest.
So this was actually the first game to introduce the grapple hook, wasn't it?
Yep.
And we won't see it again until 3D games, or no, Oracle games have them.
season pass.
Link's Awakening has it. It's pretty. I think almost every Zelda game after this has a grapple hook, or at least like a grapple hook area.
Mm-hmm. The only variant I can really think of is the claw shot.
I think Oracle Ages had a switch hook, which I thought was really intuitive. It was pretty cool. The Oracle games have some pretty cool items, I think.
Certainly different, that's for sure.
It also keeps bugging me that you're not going through a door, like to the left, that you have to go through, I guess, from the other side, that doesn't open.
Yeah.
I hate when that happens. When you keep on revisiting a room and there's a door that isn't open yet, but you have to fulfill like some certain criteria to go through it. It's just like it's taunting you. You see, it even has like a face, like it's I don't know.
It's obviously it was a part of the architecture.
Yeah.
It goes all the way back to the douche.
I want
Dr.
you to put
Douche.
faces on the doors. Why? So that way I can control whoever.
So it torments you.
Another one.
Is there an official title for an architect? Like, I know some professions receive their title doctor or...
There's PhD, there's the doctors.
Here we go. Okay, this is where you gotta get the cane.
Oh, wow. Zappity zap zap. Cane of Samaria.
Alright, this is a kind of weird item. So, it uses magic. You use it once, and it makes, oh look, I got a map. But, you use the cane once and it makes a block in front of you. You can use it to, put it on switches and stuff like that. You use it again and it shoots fireballs. It's kind of weird.
Wait, what? I didn't know it shoot fireballs.
Oh, yeah. It kind of works. It really just reminds me of the fire rod that they have in Four Sword Adventures. Like level 1 is fire, and then level 2 is you create the block, and then if you swing it again, the blocks go 4 ways into fireball.
Yeah. So this is pretty much why you need the cane in this room. You have to use the cane to put a block on top of the switch in order to go forward.
So is this the longest it took you to beat a dungeon on this playthrough? Like did this take longer than the ice dungeon?
I think so. Yeah, I think it did because I didn't get lost like this in ice dungeon.
Oh, wow. You would imagine if you get lost most of the times in this dungeon, it'd be memorable, but
nope. And that's its charm.
It's just everything looks the same here to me. It's just it all kinds of blends in.
and never fails to make you get lost.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I suppose in that respect, it is good gameplay design. Even if it is random, it's so random.
It was oh wow, I forget. And that's probably why your magic went down earlier. I saw that it went down when you touched the anti-fairy. I keep forgetting that it takes away magic.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so wrong. It gives you like that little itty bitty magic potion.
What
like, here you go. You don't use it all in one place.
Light.
Yeah.
What's with the random jellyfish? Or random jelly beans?
They do a lot more damage than I thought they did.
Yeah, I was about to say now, if they did 3 hearts of damage, I'd be really surprised. Really catch me off guard. But that was like a heart and a half, wasn't it?
Yeah, about.
Huh.
What we don't realize is that...
I guess the glitter is so fabulous that it turns, like, demonic type anti-fairies into regular fairies.
Right. Now we have the boss. I think his name is Betrayus or something like that. I don't know. Apparently this game has, eyeballs a lot, as you can see.
With jelly. And that's why the jellies kept appearing earlier.
So usually the way I usually do it is I usually stay around the middle and shoot arrows, but because I'm doing this dungeon before the 5th dungeon, I don't have the mail that improves my defense. So I started taking a lot more damage, so I just went in the corner and smashed the sword button.
Well, it seemed to work.
Yeah.
And you avoided the freaking thunder.
You would imagine if a guy slashing at you with like a 5-foot sword, you would stop jumping towards it.
Yeah. I guess this is how enemies work. I'm gonna bounce at you menacingly, and you're gonna give up. No, okay, you're gonna do it now. No, you're gonna do. Oh, I'm dead.
And I'm exploding. Well, that was quite the trick, to say the least.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been so bad fighting him off.
How dare you get lost in a dungeon?
That's what the princess says, too. What took you so long? If you just gotten the key over there, you would have made it. Well, after...
Once again, she starts referencing Ganon.
Once again, Ganon, evil. Princess.
So
Do you understand?
Zelda's
Maybe.
waiting for me now, but technically I haven't done the second dungeon, so I need to go and do that first. I mean, the fifth dungeon.
Well, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Catch you next time.